Hello everyone to the first BeerCast ever to be made in this world. It's very funny right now because I've never done a thing like this. Talking to your phone all alone in your room is pretty ridiculous thing to do. But it's already late at night, and I thought maybe I should really work on this project now. And I've been thinking about making a podcast for a very long time. Me and this guy called Yoon, we used to talk about having a podcast for our magazine, but that never really happened, never really took off. So I think this the new website I'm making in a few weeks now will hopefully include this BeerCast as its own. So what does the BeerCast include? The contents of the show will be pretty simple and straightforward. We'll have 2 or 3 guys sitting down, drinking beer that we find locally in Korea, and basically talking shit about them. We'll also try to get hold of some people in the microbrewery industry and talk to them and get their perspective on the growing microbrewery scene in Korea. We'll also have a session where we go to different microbreweries and try out their beer and talk shit about them again. Before I move into the core of the BeerCast, I will have to give a short intro to Mr. Johannes Wang, who you'll be listening to later in the show. He's a guy I truly respect, one of those few individuals who I can't really say shit about, although he does get really annoyed when people write bad articles. He was the editor-in-chief in the SNU Quill, our university's magazine, and is now currently working in Samsung. You could rather say that the program was sponsored by Samsung itself, cause I used all of his credit card to buy the beers for today's program. So without much delay, I have a recorded version of the beer tasting session with Johannes Wang. For that session we had 9 different beers we brought from E-mart. There's a lot of shit talk in between because we start getting all tipsy and shit, so please do endure that. Hopefully you'll enjoy. Cheers, goodbye.
We should also do a blind tests article.
Definitely with lagers.
With lagers.
Because as you said, most lagers, it's very difficult to differentiate between
ones
them, right?
And people that claim that they would rather drink a Heineken than an OB.
People say that. No, it's just because of the brand name. There was this guy from Peru.
Yeah.
And then he said, "Oh, Korean beers are so shit. I drink Budweiser."
Oh my god. Budweiser isn't even better than an OB. I'd rather drink an OB than Budweiser, especially considering the price. But Budweiser is not even a good beer on its own. I mean, I could drink an OB on a hot summer day. Why not? With some samgyeopsal, you know.
I don't see a lot of OBs in those kind of places though.
I always go for the OB or the dry finish if I can.
You usually find Max or Cass.
Usually.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of height. Height is really bad.
So what's next? Should we finish the Guinness?
Yeah. We'll continue with the Belgian beer.
Mm-hmm. What else do we have? We
have a Belgian wheat beer, Hoegaarden. It's a wheat beer. It's an ale, but the subcategory wheat beer. It's not a lager. The only lager we have today is the Samuel Adams Boston Lager.
Oh.
It's the only lager I think is worth.
So Indica, Smithwick's, Guinness, Seven Brow,
different types of ales.
Duvel.
Yeah. Right. Top fermented yeast.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. But out of the day of the best beers, I would definitely say the Indica, the Samuel Adams, and then I would say the Duvel actually. It's Belgian. But we have some more good ones to come. But no, the Indica probably the strongest beer today. The Duvel is not a beer I would buy. Just because of...
Because it's Belgium. But what if it was...
a style.
Yeah, suppose Duvel was from Germany, or... It was from US,
No,
did you say?
It's like saying, okay, I had a really good pizza, and then I had a good pizza, but it's not as good as a really good pizza. And then I had a pasta. That was not as good as the really good pizza, but I would still rather buy the pasta than the semi-good pizza. Do you get it?
Yeah.
It's like they are the same category, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have a similar style. They want to achieve the same with the flavors, but it doesn't really reach up to the potential, you know. And then you have, okay, then I much rather, okay, this might not be, you know, maybe they're equal in taste, but still, it's a different category.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I would say the Indica
Indica for you, huh?
as the best beer. Of course, I mean, I had the ale, the Indica, the lager, the Samuel Adams. But
I mean, we only have one lager today.
Because
to discuss.
this is the only lager I think is than Korean beer I've seen. I would never buy a Heineken or a Carlsberg or, you know, any of the foreign lagers.
Carlsberg is pretty watery as well.
They all water.
Yeah.
I would not buy a Stella. I would not buy a Pilsner Quell. Not buy any of those. Not a Staropramen or a Beck's. No.
Bex is not bad. You have to accept that.
Bad, but it does not offer me
I mean, you're comparing the prices as well here, isn't it? Aren't you?
prices in of course prices. Like if Beck's and Obi was the same price, I would probably buy Beck's.
All right. So what's next?
This one is finish.
Yeah, I'm starting to get really tipsy right now. Shit.
You continue on the Belgian track.
All right. Hogarden next. But this was bottled in Korea itself.
It's bottled in Korea.
Are you okay?
No, I'm drunk.
You don't look okay. Alright. Mm-hmm. Alright. That's a really good head. Let me take a picture of this.
It's a voice beer head. It's supposed to be like that. It looks tasty. You see this also less transparent because it's not filtered from the yeast. It's unfiltered. Go ahead.
I didn't know Hogarden was not lager. Because it does have a characteristic of a lager.
Oh come on, try it now. You say it's lager now.
Yeah, it's way different, definitely, with the taste. With the smell.
You definitely got a nice.
Oh, it's very fruity.
It's a very nice head. It has coriander in it.
It is amazing. It is amazing. Think about it. I mean, compared to most beers you find in Korea, Hogarden is the one.
I'm gonna
that
agree with
go
you.
for. Yeah.
I'm gonna agree with you because the price for this whole garden is 2,280. It's the cheapest beer we had today.
2,280,
Yeah.
and it just stands out, man.
Yeah, it stands out, and you can get this cheaper than you get a Heineken, or
Exactly.
or a Budweiser, and you can feel the coriander in the aroma. It's a very peculiar mint beer, but
It's fruity as well.
yes, it's a bit. Are you gonna finish this or are you gonna throw this away?
Oh, Hogarden?
Yes.
No, we don't drink.
It's only the one.
I mean,
Dude, why
it's
is
all
this-
money, man.
Yes, that's money. That's true.
I don't know why Kakao is so active today.
Because you're drunk.
I'm not drunk, I'm tipsy right now. You are drunk!
I'm drunk.
Yeah. You know, we're recording this. It's going to go up on the podcast.
This is a podcast now,
It's a podcast now.
so I can't talk about sexual stuff.
No, you can't talk about sexual stuff. Why would you talk about sexual stuff
So
right
what if
now?
I reveal some secrets about you? Then you can't put this up all of a sudden.
Yeah, I haven't said any secrets. Oh, have I? Alright,
No.
just shut up.
Okay, no secrets.
Alright, stop.
No, my secret, no.
Alright, cheers, man. Take the Guinness.
Oh god. Yeah. Yeah. Price to taste ratio, this definitely stands out.
Definitely stands out. Coriander, very fruity. I'm gonna write this
Very
down.
fruity.
I feel it's fruity. It's very fruity.
The next beer we try
Compared to, I mean, come on.
Okay, you have a point there, but
Indica, maybe not. IPAs, no.
but the next beer we try is gonna be more fruity. I'm
Alright.
pretty sure. It's a German Weiss beer.
German Weiss beer.
The Stefaner Hefeweizen.
wheat beer, Korea. What else? What's your final verdict about Hoegaarden?
Hoegaarden is a beer I could drink any day. For the price they have in Korea, definitely.
Oh, the gas is going on.
I drink Hoegaarden. Going to a bar, they usually don't have that many options, right? They have like Heineken, Budweiser, Hoegaarden, right? Hoegaarden is it's bottled in Korea,
definitely.
So then this is a beer of my choice.
It's not watery at all. Like we had IPA, and then I felt, I don't know.
No, but it's very sweet compared to
Smithwick's was much watery compared to this.
Both Smithwick's and Guinness is more watery, I would say.
It does have that it does have flavor. I don't know, weird flavor. Yeah. The head still lasts.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's the glass, it's pretty good. And also because of you need this technique when you pour a Weiss beer. Pour first.
There's a different way of putting a Trappist, Weiss beer, lager, IPA.
You definitely need different glasses.
Yep.
And some wants more head than others, you know. Weiss beer is a beer that wants a lot of head. That sounds very sexual. It wants a lot of head. Yeah.
That's a lot of head. Okay, right. Oh, alright. Palate cleaning.
Why and Stefaner the German Weiss beer?
What about? What? I read about this.
It's
a pretty famous beer.
It's a famous beer. If you go to Germany, this is what you should drink. And
Weizenstephan.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ. Oh, it's so dirty now. Picture time. My friend, he said it should be at least 2 fingers, but I don't think there's a general rule
for what?
For the head.
Well, it depends on the beer.
Yeah, exactly.
Different beers put different heads.
Exactly. I think IPA they should have less head because you're more interested in the liquid.
Yeah. Weiss beers definitely have more head than.
Alright.
Okay, let's try this. This is the same style, the same category as the Hoegaarden.
So let's try it. It's really interesting because we just tried our Hoegaarden, so we're gonna see if this really stands out from Hoegaarden or not.
3,500. This is
3,500.
This is defending Germany right now. For people that love German beer, we're trying out Germany right now.
Not fruity at all.
It doesn't compete with Belgium.
Does have a distinct aroma. It's definitely stronger than Hoegaarden. It has more flavors. I don't know. I think it does have a lot of flavor, more complexity to it.
This does smell very good.
Really good. More complexity. All right, I'm gonna write that down. Yeah, baby.
Oh, this is a good Weiss beer.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can feel the banana.
Why are you always saying banana, man? I don't get that.
Let's try it again. Feel the aftertaste. This is really good beer. This is
banana. Banana? Are you serious?
When it comes to Germany, their Weiss beer, it's superior. It's better than Hoegaarden.
I mean, come on. It's Germany.
Feel the banana in the aftertaste. Come on, you have to feel.
No, I don't know what's up with you and banana. Alright, you have to come to Nepal and try banana.
Why, do you have bananas in Nepal?
Are you serious?
Dude, you live in the fucking
Are you serious?
How can you? Come on, man. Like, dude,
it's amazing beer. Hoegaarden just sucks in front of this. Already.
I wouldn't say it sucks. But this is definitely superior.
It sucks.
But this is the pride of Germany, you know.
I mean, how much is the price though?
Hefe Weissbier. This is 3,500. It's not that expensive. This is cheaper than an Indica. I might, you know, because of the price to taste ratio, I would put this as the number one beer today.
Still, do we have more?
We have one more. We have the Japanese beer. We have gone from America to England to Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
There was no England actually. Belgium
Yeah,
and to Germany, and now we're going far away. We're going to the pride of the Japanese microbreweries.
You know, we reviewing about Japanese beers, but still.
Well, Japan definitely brews better beer than Korea.
I mean, because they have a longer tradition than Korea. Well, Germans, they brought beer a long time ago. You have to know that. And South Korea is always playing catch up. So.
Not when it comes to Samsung.
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. Sony is playing catch up these days.
Yeah, we have some good shit when it comes to Samsung.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, by the way, this podcast is sponsored by Samsung for now because I
think Abbas's life is sponsored by Samsung. Our final.
Yeah, I agree with that. Oh, but I really have to go pee.
Take a picture first.
What is it? Oh.
This is also a Weizen. This is also a Weiss beer.
It's a Weiss.
Similar to the Hoegaarden and the Weihenstephaner we just had, but is brewed in Japan. Hitachino, they're famous for their espresso stout. I think I had it before. This is one of the better considered Japanese breweries as far as I'm concerned.
Hitachino.
Yeah, let's see.
Kyuichi Brewery. So are they the same ones
it's
who...
sweet, it's much more water.
Are they the same ones who brew Sai?
No,
I don't think so.
It's
yeah.
definitely
different. It's called a nest beer.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a Weiss beer.
Not much head, but it has...
The head is very weak actually. I think maybe I poured that wrong. I think it's failed.
It's definitely fruity.
It's sweet, and I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh, this goes well with everything, man. This is very fruity and very interesting beer, very complex with a lot of flavors.
Well, before you continue, you like it?
I feel it's good beer.
But do you want to know the price?
How much is the price?
8,900.
Oh. 8,000. I paid 8,000. Oh, Samsung paid 8,000.
This beer is the most expensive beer today, and I do not think it compares to even Weihenstephaner or Hoegaarden.
Why is it? I mean,
it's
come
because
on.
they
imported this shit from Germany, from US, and Japan is so.
Well, I'll
close.
tell you. Now we're going to economics.
All right, economics, man.
Free trade with America, free trade with the European Union. They all come cheap. To Japan, Korea doesn't like Japan. They have a lot of, taxes for importing from Japan. The fees. And you studied this, right?
Yeah, that's true.
You did the whole Ricardo model, the trade thingy.
Yeah.
And you know why.
This summer,
that's why this one is 8,900.
I can understand.
Even though it's so close, that's why it's so expensive. Everything from Japan is expensive. Their cars are expensive. Korea does not like Japan, that's why.
But the beer is amazing, man. If they could lower down the price at least till 5,000, I think.
Do you think it's better than the German?
No. Weiss beer is how much? 3,500. This one is.
If you don't consider the price, which one do you prefer between these two?
I don't know. It's more fruity. If you're going for sweetness and more fruitiness in the beer, then you would go for nest beer.
Try both together.
All right. This is the.
This is nest beer. This is Hitachino. This is the Weihenstephaner. The standard Hefe Weiss beer of Germany.
Smell, rotate.
The banana aftertaste.
I I don't know what's up with bananas.
There's
You're going bananas, that's the thing. Alright.
Nobody's gonna listen to this. This is like
Alright.
drunk people. Okay, try this now. One after another.
That's a long day. Feel the lungs in.
What's your
Definitely for German.
You like the German
Yeah,
one. What would you say about whole garden to the Japanese rice beer?
Comparing to the price itself, I think Hogarden is way superior.
Of course, price. Whole garden is very cheap. It's you can buy almost 4 whole gardens for one of these.
Yeah.
But if you do not consider the price, if you just go for the taste.
I don't know because I really have to, just juxtapose between them. But
I would still say the whole garden has a slight edge on this. I say okay, Japan they can brew good beer, but they're not Belgium,
But you have to think it's Asian, man. Come on, I think Japan brews the best beers
in Asia.
Yeah, in Asia.
Of course, they're much superior to any country in Asia.
Any country. I mean, I tried China. China is shit. Vietnam is so bad.
But the most sold beer in the world is Chinese.
You have to.
It's
think
not
about
even. It's not Tsingtao. Tsingtao is like number 5 or something.
Mm-hmm.
There's number 1. It's like snow beer or something like that.
No,
I never even tried.
No,
it.
there's no snow beer. I checked the whole place. Is there a snow beer? Because I went there and I checked the whole
Where,
beer.
in China? No, that's the thing. I never saw it in China, but it's the most sold beer in the world by sales. So
Maybe.
it's like that's number 1. Then you have like the crappy American Bud Ice, Budweiser. You have Tsingtao.
Bud Ice is there as well. One of this.
Bud Light. I don't know.
No, Bud Light. I think they just use it while they watch crappy football games.
Yeah, they market it a lot in every sports area. When I was in America, I went out to drink with the university students. They were drinking Bud Lights. And I sat there, I was like ordering like a taste plate of like IPAs and stuff, and they were like drinking like a
the whole 6-pack on.
No.
What?
What's the No,
I don't know.
these big ones you get in Korea as well. It's an awful way to serve beer.
Samchon
Like
CC.
a Samsung CC,
Exactly. Right.
Like they ordered like one of those with Bud Light, and I was like, no.
Alright, I think we should end. Are we done with the beers?
This is
We are destroying things here, right? So we're gonna end with the podcast. Johannes, you wanna say something very, at the very end?
well for freedom and beer.
Alright, man, for freedom, beer. And this is the first Arscast? No, it's not Arscast. It's a podcast. It's a BeerCast, alright? It's the first BeerCast we're
9 beers.
trying out. We tried out 9 beers today. We're pretty... No, I'm tipsy, he's drunk.
I've not been drinking for 2 weeks. So.
Yeah, he's not been drinking for 2 weeks. And this is, a start of drinking again, so...
No, I'm not drinking after today.
No, you're drinking. I know that very well. Thank you for being there and listening to this. I don't know if you listened to the whole shit, but this has been a very interesting, very intriguing 25 minutes, and we're just gonna leave it for now. And thank you for listening. Goodbye.